Welcome to Grindcore, the show that celebrates the greatest films ever made, ever. We take all the best scenes from cult classics. You know, the ones with all the sex, the violence, and bloody head crushing. And then we cut out all the offensive stuff like plot and character development. The result, pure mind candy. I'm Chris Gore, and I'm here at LA's historic New Beverly Cinema, one of the last remaining grindhouses in the country. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll present a milestone in cinema history, a film that not only changed the course of movies, but the lives of everyone who ever saw it. Of course, I'm talking about The Toxic Avenger, the true story of a New Jersey superhero. Joining me to present this condensed classic is G4's resident comic book geekstress, Blair Butler.
Hey, thanks, Chris. You know, like fellow superheroes, the Swamp Thing and Man Thing, The Toxic Avenger shows us what happens when industrial waste and horrible, horrible tragedy collide. In other words, good, wholesome fun for the whole family.
And we are proud to have with us the president of Troma Studios and the creator of The Toxic Avenger, Sir Lloyd Kaufman.
Well, I thank you, Al Gore and Tony Blair. You know, this is the biggest turnout for a Troma movie ever. And look, I brought along my Barbra Streisand mask.
That's great. It looks good.
Made in 1985, The Toxic Avenger is the classic story of a young boy, a young, horny boy, who would ultimately become the greatest superhero in the entire Garden State. Prepare to have your mind blown away. Our story begins in Tromaville, New Jersey, the toxic waste capital of the world. Meet little Melvin, a 98-pound weakling janitor at the neighborhood health club. Melvin has received the ire of the psychotic town jocks, Bozo, Julie, Slug, and Wanda. Why do the jocks hate Melvin so much?
He can't even mop right.
He's so stupid.
He's always got that grin on his face. What's he so happy about?
Melvin must pay for his crimes against humanity. Julie convinces Melvin that she wants his long wooden mop, but only on the condition that he wears a pink tutu.
Wait, this is sissy stuff. If you put on your pink, I'll take off my pink.
Lloyd, you're so great about giving advice to young filmmakers. How do you shoot a nude scene?
Well, I know there's a lot of nudity in this scene, Chris, but I think what's more important is that this scene was inspired by Mizoguchi's Princess Yang Wei Fei.
But it was all a joke. Melvin ends up canoodling with a sexy farm animal in front of the entire gym. Mortified, because he brought lambskin condoms perhaps, Melvin runs to the nearest second-floor window and dives out, landing into a barrel of toxic chemical waste. Funny joke, bozo. Strap in for Lloyd Kaufman's version of Grand Theft Auto Tromaville, which arguably features the most hilarious death of a child killed in a movie. Except for maybe in Sophie's Choice. That was a laugh riot. In this infamous scene, we learn just how serious Bozo takes the rules of the road.
Julie, the points, the rules, what are they?
Okay, let me see if I can remember the whole list. Now, Jews. They're all worth 25 points.
Skippy, don't forget your helmet.
Okay, sis.
How much is a kid on a bicycle?
28 points if you can get both the kid and the bike.
Can you imagine how bad it would have been if he wasn't wearing a helmet?
Now you get a full point!
No, wait! The kid's still moving!
It's amazing she can see his body through all those beer cans.
He's still moving. No way you get full points.
No way, huh? No way. No way.
That was great. You know, it's a little known fact, but this scene is actually based on true life experience. Michael Hers and I, when we were at Yale, we used to drive around New Haven and we go around running people over. But we didn't have a point system. We just did it because we loved it.
Have a drink. I want to do it again. I want to do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again. Yeah, let's go for it again.
No, I can't. I gotta go home.
What?
Well, I gotta get up early in the morning. Gotta go to church.
Oh.
Here's a Lloyd's fun fact for you. Toxic Avenger is the only movie in the history of cinema which features a young boy's head being squashed by the wheel of an automobile that was later made into a beloved children's cartoon show.
Toxic Crusaders, Toxic Crusaders.
Welcome to the Tromaville Health Club. To help you on your journey to a new you, we've developed some helpful guidelines. Rule 1. Listen to the advice of all fitness professionals.
Do exactly what I do. If I kick my right foot, you kick your right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think a lot of these women escaped from a Pat Benatar video.
Rule 2. Keep your body nourished through diet and supplements.
Smoking. It's great for cardio and burning calories.
Rule 3. Most important, be careful to never slam the weights.
By the way, the crotch shot is way more gratuitous than the squashed head.
Hang in there, goo believers. There's more to come. What happens to Melvin? Will he get cancer? Will he become a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength? Who will take on the criminals of Tromaville, like Cigarface, Mayor Peter Bellgoody, and Thug Number 1?
That's me!
Find out after the break.
We're back, and while we can cut out extraneous plot, we can't cut out those commercials. I'm in the projection room of the New Beverly Cinema, surrounded by movie history, enough to give this guy multiple nerdgasms. Now, every great superhero has an epic origin tale. You know, Spider-Man was bitten by a spider, Superman was sent from a dying planet, and Aquaman learned to doggy paddle. But nothing defines origin story better than what you're about to see.
When we last left Melvin, he was waist deep in waste. Deep?
I think he's in trouble. Julie, this guy, if he can't take a joke, he stinks.
Yeah, the fire scene. Took all day to prepare this amazing stunt. We had 600 background people there, and it only took the MPAA 20 seconds to cut it out of the R-rated version. F you, Jack Valenti. F you very much.
Those are some pretty up bath salts.
Are you okay?
My little Melvin. He must have finally reached puberty.
Mark Torgel, who plays Little Melvin, had been through hell, but on the day when he's on the sidewalk spinning around and full of green glop and smoke coming out of all his orifices and these balloon-like appliances pulsating on his body, he gets up with his hair all matted and he looks me in the eye and he says, "Lloyd, you know, I really feel exploited. I have my dignity." Well, that's the price of fame, Mark. Today, everybody knows the name Mark Torgel. You're welcome, Mark. You're welcome.
When a superhero first saves the day, he makes his mark on society. A figure to look up to. You know, truth, justice, and all that other apple pie crap. But Toxie's a little different. He operates outside the law, ignoring all that bureaucratic red tape and going right to the red stuff. And I'm not talking about ketchup. Well, it's Troma, so it probably is ketchup.
Meanwhile, at the Tromaville Taco Shack, the only Mexican stand in town that proudly displays real samurai swords?
All right, everybody, drop your tacos or I'll blow your brains out.
Leroy, Frank, and Rico
That's me!
want that big score that can only be made holding up the crowd at a taco stand, probably to pay for more face paint. Instead of a quick getaway, they threaten babies,
How'd you like to have this hot tamale shoved down your throat?
kiss cashiers, menace teenagers,
Hey, Frank,
teeny boppers.
Kiss cashiers. And when this guy has had enough...
Hey, why don't you leave her alone? It was self-defense.
Frank meets a lovely young lady named Sarah and learns Sarah's startling secret.
Yeah, the bitch is blind.
Hey, Leroy, you know, I always did want to cornhole me a blind bitch. What the?
This year marks the first appearance of Toxie. In this scene, that is.
Hey, it's all right. I'm not gonna hurt you. Are you okay?
Yes, I think so. Could you take me out of here, please?
For those of you with a keen eye, watch closely because you'll see that the black guy never moves his arm. That's because he's a real amputee. But the crack trauma team put a fake stump on his real stump. Only the trauma team can make something real look fake.
Grindcore presents the Toxic Avenger's Simpleton Starter's Guide to Successful Superheroism. Step 1. Always have a secret identity.
You think I look inconspicuous enough?
To protect your loved ones? No! Because it looks awesome when you reveal your true form. Step 2. Have a gimmick that separates you from the other superheroes.
And the only other clue we got are those mops stuffed in their mouths.
Mops. It must be some sort of political statement.
Step 3. Impress the girls with your feats of greatness. Chicks dig heroes.
I'm really the monster hero you've heard about. And every day I go out and I mash people. I tear them apart and I can't stop.
Step 4. Merchandising. Employ small children from impoverished countries to sell your swag.
All shirts and Toxic Avenger merchandise are available safely and securely at www.troma.com.
Step 5. Supervillains. The hero has nothing unless he has a copious cornucopia of colorful crooks and killers to combat.
I'll get you for this, you monster!
Step 6. Have a secret lair or hideout that no one knows about. Don't pull out, there's still more Grindcore to come. The Toxic Avenger finds true romance with one of these women. Is it A, the horizontally challenged chocolate-loving aerobics fanatic? B, the helplessly beautiful blind blonde bimbo Sarah? Or C, the mid to late 40s silk teddy wearing cougar? Find out after the break whom our blistered bachelor chooses.
And everyone knows monsters prefer blondes.
Welcome back to Grindcore. Everyone knows Superman had Lois Lane, Spider-Man had Mary Jane Watson, Batman had Robin, pretty much. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Every superhero needs someone not only to love, but to save. But who would love Toxie?
When you're a hideously deformed monster that has a face not even a mother could love, life can be lonely. And your search for a good woman will be a long one, but there are things you can do. You can try improving your pad, finding a new look, or tricking out your ride. But the reaction will always be the same.
He's not David Bowie.
Unless you can find someone who appreciates you for you. Someone who sees your inner beauty, or who doesn't see anything at all. Like a blind chick.
Why, Melvin, you're beautiful.
And it doesn't hurt if she's desperate.
It's been 2 years since I've touched a man.
What are you doing to me? I I've never felt like this before.
You may notice that Toxie is fornicating with Sarah, and he's got all his clothes on. That's trauma physics for you. Also, back in the day, I didn't know about how you did that stuff because I went to an all-boys school and we dry humped each other.
You know, it's a shame that women are so marginalized in comics as side characters, always in need of being rescued. Well, the women in the Toxic Avenger are no different. While they may be marginalized, at least they're hot. Here's Grindcore's tribute to the ladies of the Toxic Avenger.
Grindcore tips its hat to the ladies of the Toxic Avenger. Tromaville, New Jersey may be the toxic chemical capital of the world, but thanks to all the sexy ladies, the main export is Love Potion number 9. Hey there, sexy gym rat. You spend all that time toning and sculpting that sexy body so you can show it off to yourself in the sauna. You can flex all you want, but it's not your guns that get me hot. It's your fun bags. Yeah, that's right. Lose that towel. And did anyone ever tell you you have a real hot booty? Why, just feast your eyes on this big mama. Hey baby, you got some fries with that shake? Guess she knows that chocolate is a natural aphrodisiac, cause the way she moves, it looks like this horny heifer has got a sweet tooth for erotic cake. Ooh la la, I have an appetite for copulation with the white chocolate Nell Carter. Hey there, nipples. I like your name. It reminds me of Mama, and Daddy likes Mama's milk. Ooh yeah, you put the donk in badonkadonk. The first donk, not the second, mind you. Hello there, silk teddy-clad mid-40s gang mall. Sure, that lingerie fits you like an empty potato sack over a dying Christmas tree, but I don't mind, 'cause you move like a real woman. Why, just look at that massive afro. You're sexier than John Travolta during the Welcome Back Kotter days. Oh, what I would do to make you sweat. What would I do? I would have sex with you, silly.
It ain't over till the fat lady dances. Oh, wait, she did. But there's still more grindcore. Toxie has the girl, but can he save himself from the U.S. military? It's the Toxic Avenger versus the United States in the biggest matchup since Muhammad Ali versus Superman. Stay tuned.
You're back, true believers. We reached the climax of the movie together. I don't want to talk very much because I want it to last a really long time. I promise we'll cuddle and maybe even spoon later. But let's watch as Toxie cleans up Tromaville and takes on the biggest criminal of all, Mayor Belgoody. And by big, I mean fat.
Thanks to one hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength, things are looking up for the little people of Tromaville. Dangerous drivers got their just desserts. Dastardly drag queens, dumb degenerates, and depraved drug dealers no longer darken decent people's doorsteps. Finally, little old ladies can jaywalk all they like. Underage David Bowie fans shall never know the fear of being pimped out by sleazy hustlers with a clown car full of lackeys. Yep, Toxie is even contributing to the annual Give a Baby to a Random Old Lady Day event. Everybody loves Toxie, except the fat and corrupt mayor, Peter Belgoody. Why? Turns out he's the kingpin of crime, controlling every aspect of criminal activity from drugs to prostitution to illegal zoning.
Mr. Mayor, I got today's receipts from the drug division.
And feels that he should kill Toxie before
he's gonna kill us.
Much to the chagrin of the good people of Tromaville, Belgoody calls in the National Guard.
I don't like the way this is going, Sergeant. You know, the little people think he's done a lot for this town.
Is this the end of Toxie?
Did Troma make 3 more films about a dead superhero?
Hell no. The good citizens come to his aid, including the pimple-faced dork from the taco shack, the mother who rejected him, and countless other extras not paid by Troma.
Shoot, damn you, shoot! All right, I'll do it myself! No! You touch me again and I'll kill you! Me. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone! Look, I'll make you a deal. I'll give you 10%. Anything, just leave me alone. Don't hurt me. I'm too young to die. Please don't hurt me. Please!
You fat slob, let's see if you have any guts.
Oh, God, don't put it back in.
Officer O'Clancy, take care of this toxic waste.
You may notice that during this entire film, you never hear the words Toxie or the Toxic Avenger. That's because this movie was originally called Health Club Horror. And before it was called that, it was called Ordinary People.
Although all this killing, mayhem, and diving into toxic waste seem like quick fixes to life's problems, we want to remind you that as realistic as this was, don't try this at home. Blair, Lloyd, any closing remarks?
Yeah, I think the 80s were a terrifying time for fashion.
I know that firsthand.
Well, I don't know about you, but I haven't had so much fun in a movie theater since Paul Rubens and I watched Missionary Impossible together in that theater in Florida. There wasn't a dry seat in the house.
If you liked what you saw today, check out Troma.com to pick up the unrated director's cut with all the great commentary with Lloyd and extras. Thanks for watching Grindcore. Remember, just because Hollywood hasn't made a good movie in years doesn't mean other people haven't. Good night.